Hello everyone, thanks so much for being here. I'm excited for this pick a card. This is going to be your healing messages, and we've got 4 piles to choose from. If you've never done a pick a card, how I typically do it is I concentrate on the numbers 1 through 4, and whichever number floats into my mind first is the one that I select. If you're more visual, you can look at the numbers themselves, the colors under the numbers, or the stone, and whichever one jumps out to you is your number. Go with your first instinct. That is how our intuition typically works. And I hope you enjoy your messages. Thank you so much to my subscribers. You guys are wonderful. I've recently got a few, an uptick in subscribers, and I'm really appreciative to every single one of you. I'm excited to continue to grow this channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to timestamp everything in this video, so I will see you in your pile selection. Take care of yourself, and don't forget, I am going to be doing a free reading giveaway starting next week. So in one of my pick a cards, I will label it and give you guys instructions there. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Hello, pile 1. If you chose pile 1 or this stone, this is going to be your healing message. So pile 1, my goodness, you guys are really going through some pain, or you recently did go through some pain. You got the 10 of Swords here, and this is usually kind of feeling just very betrayed or stabbed in the back, just very hurt. The good thing about it is it's over. The worst is over, and as you see out here, it's like, the lightness in the sky is rising. So the worst is over, the best is yet to come. But that doesn't say that there's not pain involved in this card. Look at, he's literally stabbed in the back, and he's, very wounded. So you guys have really been through some things. When I saw this DNA card, DNA reminds me, so this could be the hurt or whatever you're feeling, whatever this pain was, could be surrounding family or someone that feels like family to you. This also, if we're looking at health issues, this, when I see this card, you guys may have heard me say this in previous readings. Sometimes this could be about blood work or something needing checked in your blood work. And it's nothing to be scared of. It's usually, it could be some kind of imbalance, or maybe you need a little bit more of a vitamin here or there. But when I see this card, in the past, it has for me meant, an imbalance in some blood work or something like that. But in relation to what is hurting you or making you feel stabbed in the back, perhaps it could be something to do with family. When I think of DNA, I think of family, and some gossip could have happened, or it could be something that you felt like you were kind of judged for. The fable in this card is that this painter here, the person in green, she was really judged by her town. People looked down on her because she was very different. She did things like painting her house green. She was just eccentric. She had her own style. And when she passed, people went into her home and realized that she had painted them in a very beautiful light. So it's like, sometimes this card can mean being judged when people don't really understand your true heart space here. Because her heart space is kind of highlighted to me in this picture. It's a flower, but, it reminds me of that. And also, I don't know, sometimes green is healing. Also, green can be envy, but in the chakra realm, when you're using chakra as a healing modality, green, if green comes up, it is a healing modality. So something could have to do with like heart space needing a little bit of healing here, because the heart space was highlighted when I looked at it. But you guys could feel stabbed in the back from someone that you felt was as close to you as family, or, there could have been some jealousy or some gossip there. The message that I'm kind of getting from your reading, you guys may have a lot of Virgo in your chart, first of all, just because you have a few Virgo cards that came up. But rebirth wants to come through. There is something that wants to kind of change, you know, when we go through. If you think about winter, this card reminded me of winter. This was on the bottom of one of your decks. When we go through winter, what happens? Everything dies, everything gets frozen over, well, at least in the US. And then we come into this spring equinox. We have like a rebirth. Things are fresh and grow, and they can come back to life in a different way, in a beautiful way. Flowers flourish in the springtime and things just bloom. There could be some things that are really, really frozen over or submerged right now that want to be birthed forward, want to be thawed, want to come forward, want to be spoken. I just saw her blue here by her throat. And to me, you know, when I see that light blue by the throat chakra, you guys could have something that you really want to talk about with someone, or you want to get off your chest, or you need to get off your chest. Perhaps there's something that needs spoken in your world. Maybe it has to do with, you know, speaking to whomever you felt could help you through the pain you're feeling. You also have Temperance here, so balance needs to be restored in your life. I love the Temperance card so much. You guys have it at the bottom of your deck. I typically, when I see the Temperance, first of all, the person that gets this card, which is all of you that chose pile 1, they're usually really enlightened. This reminds me of being very enlightened. And look, you actually did get intuition and downloads. I feel like you guys are really getting signs and messages from spirit right now if you calm your mind and kind of listen. But you're also very enlightened as people in general, I feel. So just kind of calm your mind and listen to what spirit wants to tell you. Typically, when we go through pain, that's when our spirit team is with us the most. They're surrounding us. And I don't know if all of you believe in spirit guides or guardian angels. I truly do. If you're on this channel, you probably do too. Because it's one of my main components to spirituality that I believe in. But, you know, spirits, our spirit team is there with us, but they don't like to interfere because of free will unless they're asked. So they could be watching over you, but you need to kind of invite them in to get these downloads and just kind of quiet your mind. Open yourself up to seeing and listening and hearing, you know, things in other ways. You don't have to hear with your ears or see with your eyes. You can feel things from them. They can send you different kinds of messages, like number sequences could appear repeatedly. You can get messages through songs. There's lots of ways, but I feel like they really want to come in and talk to you or help you heal. There's, you know, something that wants rebirthed in your life. They're trying to send you inspiration about something. And guess what? This could be about a new career. You have new career here. This whole chunk fell out, and when I saw it, I kept it because it kind of makes sense. New career is here. End of an era. Finances. Forgiveness. And self-employment. So the people in this group, you could be contemplating a big change in your life. It doesn't have to be a career, but I think it is. It's either a career or some passions perhaps that want to, you know, come into your life now. There's an end of an era that wants to take place. You could be thinking a lot about your finances. There could be some forgiveness that needs to take place. I know sometimes when we think of like past decisions we've made about finances or past decisions we've made about, you know, how much investment we've put in something, we need to kind of forgive ourselves. And then self-employment is here. So whoever picked this pile, this could be a possibility. Self-employment could be something that you're thinking about or you want to do. So there's a lot of different messages in this pile. And I feel like there is some big changes that are coming through. Like I said, this rebirth here, expect powerful change. And you know what, guys, I can't ignore how the cards are coming up because, like I said, you got this. There could have been a painful ending. And even if it wasn't something to do with family or gossip. It could have been gossip in the workplace, or something in the workplace that had you feeling stuck, or you were really holding on to some deep submerged feelings or ideas because you weren't being heard. And you also have the Emperor here coming up. So the Emperor is a boss. He's take charge. He rules his life. He is a decision maker. He is, he leaves a legacy for those around him. He's the person that calls the shots. So this is you in your own life. I feel like you guys are really changing and evolving. No matter what inspired the change, if it was something to do with, feeling judged by your family, or a work situation that made you feel stabbed in the back, or perhaps it's just an end of an era. It doesn't always have to be painful. It typically is something that, makes at least the average person feel uncomfortable, because when things come to an end and, we leave our comfort zone, it's a little bit, it can be scary. But look, you are good enough is here. Take time to give rather than take. So this is Virgo energy. And this can also mean and I don't even feel like you guys need to take time to give rather than take. I just feel like this is kind of explaining the give and take. The give and take that's in the world, and how we move through life in general. And this could be about, I just heard something about receiving, so I'm trying to concentrate here. Yeah, there's something about receiving, I think, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to get the pieces here. Work through your fears is here, like I said, about leaving your comfort zone. It's not always comfortable. There's going to be fears. Any normal person has a little bit of fear when that happens. But if you think about, cocooning yourself in, like a butterfly, they cocoon, they're comfortable, it's cozy, it's wonderful, they're transforming. But if they didn't break out of that cocoon and be that beautiful butterfly that they cocooned themselves in for, what was it for? Why were they doing that? So work through your fears. When we leave our comfort zone or step outside the box, sometimes it can be uncomfortable, but you're good enough. You deserve to reach for the stars in your own life. You have stargazing here. Perspective is here, and I wanted to say something about perspective here. I feel like these cards are related because of how similar the coloring is. So perspective, you are good enough, time to give rather than take. And I feel like there needs to be an adjustment regarding receiving and giving in your life, perhaps. I don't know. You know what? That's probably why I couldn't get the message. It's going to be different for each of you that clicked on this message. You will know whether, if you're the one that needs to give more or take more, receive more, There was a message that was coming through about receiving, and I couldn't put my finger on the exact feeling I was getting in my gut relating to the word that I was hearing, receiving. But I think it's all about perspective. So you guys will know. First of all, everyone in this pile, you are good enough. That is a clear message. This one is time to give rather than take. Perhaps it's time to open your eyes and your perspective to being good enough to receive, because that was something that I was hearing when I was looking at this, and perspective is here. And I do feel like these cards are related because of the similarities in color. And when I pulled them, I put them near each other because I felt like they were related. You also have call upon Archangel Raphael for help. And this is just about any problem that you might be having. Archangel Raphael wants to step in. I ask for your healing help with, and then you describe your situation. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. So whatever you're struggling with, your angels really want you to ask them for help. You are protected in the spiritual realm. This says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So this pile's really protected, and your angels want to come in. They want to help you. like I said, whenever we've gone through something like this, our angels are really there and they want to step in. They need us to ask them. So feel free to literally ask for their help in whatever area. I feel like some of you guys, you have gone through some pain and some difficulty, but you're breaking out of that and there's a rebirth coming in your career, in your passions, whatever it is. You could have different passions or hobbies that may turn into self-employment. This could also mean just being independent, like being able to sustain yourself financially. It doesn't have to be self-employed, but it could be more independent, no codependency on anyone else, being more, an end of an era of struggling in your career or feeling less than or feeling judged. I feel like you guys are really stepping into this new way of feeling and being, and the angels really want to help you do that. Temperance is here, like I said, the balance card, the patience, divine timing is at work in your life. Actually, I saw that card somewhere, and to me, temperance does mean that. Let me look and see, because it was at the bottom of one of these decks. I just want to check and make sure that I saw it here. I did, though. Oh, here it is, yeah. Look, guys, it was right at the bottom of this orange deck here, and it says divine timing. I feel like divine timing, like I said, trust in the divine. They're here. They're working with you right now. And then right under that is joy and contentment. So joy and contentment is coming for you guys. Just trust in your angels. Make sure you're asking them to step in when you feel like you need assistance. And confidence is the key to your success. So no matter when you feel judged or if you feel people are gossiping about you, make sure you are keeping your confidence up, because confidence is your key to success. Some of that Leo energy is coming through. You guys, I'm going to pull a couple more cards just for Spirit's advice, but let's see. Spirit's advice for pile number 1, please. What is Spirit's advice for pile number 1? Hold on, guys. It flew out. Oh, gosh, you got life-changing epiphany. Hold on, this card flew under my desk. I have to get it for us. Okay. So yeah, make time for self-care. Yeah, take care of yourselves. I feel like right now, if you are feeling less than or you're feeling judged, sometimes that is just a signal for us to pour more time into ourselves. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Life-changing epiphany or experience. So you guys have gotten that a couple of times. The end of an era. Life-changing experience. The end of something. It's a painful end to something. You guys have gone through this. The era of something is ending. You're going through this life-changing epiphany or experience. It's time. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. You guys are on the brink of really great breakthroughs, because I keep thinking of butterflies breaking out of the cocoon. You are transitioning into something new. You guys are transitioning into something new. You're moving into something new. You're transforming something. Let's say you were struggling with something in your life. If you were struggling with something, you're ready to break through that. If you're struggling with a relationship, if you're struggling with a career, you're ready. You're right there. You're right at the brink of being done with it, completely done with it, and moving into a beautiful time in your life. Temperance is such a beautiful balanced time. Typically, I think of this as emotions kind of flowing, so it'll definitely involve your heart space, because whenever we're really invested in something, our emotions are tied to it, and this temperance has one foot in the water. Water always signals emotion, so you've got one foot on the ground, one foot in the water, and the divine is very connected to you. You guys are very intelligent and very connected to the divine, enlightened, definitely. And after this life-changing epiphany and make time for self-care, purification and detoxification is here. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life, and sobriety is here. This can mean anything. This can be, changing your thought patterns, sobriety of negative thought, sobriety of actual, sobriety, something that's a substance that you're addicted to, or sugars that you're addicted to, or a bad diet that you're addicted to, or a bad relationship that you're addicted to. Spirit wants you to take control of your life and move forward in a brand new era. Move forward into this brand new era. You are being supported to do that right now. And it's not going to be all roses. You know, when things break free. You know what, guys? Oh my gosh, this is really interesting. So this is TMI, but I really burnt myself the other day, like badly, when I was cooking for my daughter. And right before I did your reading, I hit my hand, like somehow I hit my hand on like the edge of the desk, and it kind of popped the blister. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it hurt, but now I feel like it's better. You know, it popped, but like the blister was just, you know, very uncomfortable, and it was large, and I feel like popping the blister. Sorry, this is TMI. I hope it doesn't gross anybody out. But what I'm saying is, we have to go through things that hurt us sometimes when we're changing and healing, because, you know, it's not going to be easy. Like, for instance, if you're going down the path to sobriety of anything, it's difficult. It's not easy. If you're trying to cut out sugar, if you're trying to diet to lose weight, it's not easy. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy to transform. If you're stepping outside the box and trying a brand new career, it's not easy. But that is, you know, that's where greatness is born. When we're uncomfortable, when we step out of the box, when we get butterflies in our stomach from something, that is when beautiful things begin to happen. But Spirit, I want you to know, they want to step in. They absolutely want to help you. They are absolutely working in your life. And when you go through something like this, know that the divine is all around. You just have to ask. And look at, guys, wellness was right under that. Yeah, the recovery of health and wellness is here. You guys are working on something to better yourself, regardless of what it is. It could be many different things. Pick a cards are for all different people. And once you get through that, it's going to feel like a windfall. Like you hit the lottery, like you made it, you did it. You're going to be so proud of yourself. And so is Spirit. Be true to you through this journey. And it says, welcome the new right under that. I can't make this up. It's like it tells a story, because it just, this is the energy coming through for you guys. Earth Magic was at the bottom of this deck. And when I see the fairies card, it just means like there's going to be little moments of like miracles for you guys in this journey, because Spirit wants to help you. You're very supported. You're very supported, guys. Look at right under this fairies Earth Magic is strength. Look at that. When I see this big, vast, beautiful mountain, think of the strength that, you know, when I see a mountain like this, I think of strength. Look at the mountain. It seems like it's not surmountable, but you guys are able to get over that mountain. It's such, like, mountains are so majestic, and they just show how powerful things can be. And you're powerful just like that. That is your power. You're able to get through this. Absolutely. I'm going to get one more card. Spirit's advice for pile number 1, please. Spirit's advice for pile number 1. Oh, thank you. Sign from heaven. Like I said, look at, guys, you're going to be getting so much support from Spirit right now. I'm telling you, start the journey right now, because you have so much backing. Ask for help. The spirit realm wants to help you. Sign from heaven. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. You are being supported. And look at, I just got chills, because DNA, karma, your past loved ones are looking down on you, and they want to help you. They do. So does Spirit, your guardian angels. That's all. You are being backed. Whatever you're trying to do right now, please pay attention to your intuition. You're getting downloads. There's a new era starting for you. When you feel weak about something, or when you feel like you can't do it, dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for your healing help with, and then ask. The angels and spirit guides and your loved ones want to step in and help you. So pile 1, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose pile 2 or this stone, this is your message. So pile 2, these are your healing messages. So it's going to be different for each of you. I had a few storylines running through my head when I was looking at these cards. So with pick-a-cards, as usual, there's going to be multiple people clicking on them, and the energies will probably be similar, but it's going to be different situations for each of you. So what I am looking at, initially when I started looking at these, I feel like this could have had to do with a love relationship, or it could even be about just a close relationship. It could be a family relationship. I do feel like this is about something to do with loved ones. And I say that because I've got, well, first of all, this stone, rose quartz, I was really drawn to this stone when I wanted to pick for pile 2, so that has to do with the heart space. And then pile 2 also got 2 of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. And then you also have harmony and forgiveness. So overall, I feel like there could have been some kind of misunderstanding here. Perhaps if it's a relationship, or if it's about, getting to know someone new, or a relationship, the relationship, you guys could have been in like the very beginning stages where the planning is taking place, or kind of thinking about a person, someone's on your mind. Someone could be, it could have been very new, like you were starting to think of like what the future would look like, or is there any real grounds, or is there any real base to this relationship? If it's a relationship like that, I feel like someone in this situation didn't feel good enough, or started feeling like they may not be worthy, or they may not be good enough. They felt like there was too much of a competition going on around them, or around the other person. But with sobriety coming up, I just wonder if maybe, how in the beginning when you're really interested in somebody and your mind is just going, maybe, the thoughts were kind of taking over, and sobriety is here to say, we need to kind of filter out some of the thoughts, because, when we start thinking too much, then, that's when negativity can creep in. Bittersweet is here, and often I think of bittersweet as like, we realize that when we make choices in life, sometimes, not always, but sometimes there's someone that will be disappointed, or there's there's multiple layers when we make decisions. I like to give the example when I see this card of, like, for instance, if you choose to leave a job, and that the new job is just really wonderful for your future, and it's somewhere where you can grow your career, and it's really fulfilling to you, but you love the people that you currently work with. However, you've outgrown the job, so it's bittersweet because you're leaving people that you love to fulfill your future. And in this particular card, I believe the fable attached to this card is, something really sad happened in life, and this is the mother, and she's got this birthday cake, and the birthday must go on, the show must go on. So, celebrating this birthday, let's say it's the child's birthday, it's bittersweet because someone might be missing from that celebration that we love, but we have to move on, it's bittersweet. So, when we're making decisions, even about relationships, or perhaps you were picking between two people, and it's bittersweet because it's like, maybe you had pure intentions and you didn't want to choose the wrong situation or person. I also feel like this could have been a circumstance where you felt really vulnerable with somebody. You could have been kind of like, let's switch gears and say that this isn't about romance. You started feeling like there was movement in a circumstance, like there was some kind of like, there was really potential to move forward in a situation, but something got heated, and there was some, look at lightning, it's like a flash, it's like, really powerful, and it's like boom. and maybe someone's emotions got heated, and perhaps even something was said that you didn't mean to say, or they didn't mean to say, you know, right after this vulnerable moment. Look how peaceful everything is, and then this is shocking. It's like everything's fine and we're going along okay, and then boom. And there's some forgiveness that needs to take place. And I feel like, you know, there's pure intentions on both sides. I really don't think whatever was going on was supposed to hurt anybody. I don't think anyone had bad intentions. Get some rest is here. So sometimes, you know, our emotions can be really high. I want to say this week, I know for sure, in multiple scenarios that I have seen, there's just so many things going on where emotions were really heightened this week for a lot of people, I felt. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but when I'm creating this, I know that emotions were really running high for a lot of individuals in general. So I just feel like that is something that could have happened in a lot of different relationships or a lot of different scenarios. Music was here along with harmony. And I know sometimes when I feel really like, when I feel jittery or when I don't feel myself, I love music. It calms me down. Perhaps that's part of your healing message. If you guys are feeling like you're a little out of sorts, you know, music can definitely help you move some of that energy around. And getting rest, I mean, it could be as simple as that. You know, don't let pride get in your way. If there's something that you want forgiveness for, or if there's something that you want to just have a peaceful conversation with somebody, these cards all came out in a chunk, and it says transformation, honesty and communication, ask and receive, and self-acceptance. So don't beat yourself up over what happened. Perhaps you do need to transform the situation with honest communication. Ask and receive. If you feel like you want to bring the divine into the circumstance, pray about it. But this can also mean like talking through it. You know, don't let pride get in your way. If you feel like things are stuck right now and you want to have a conversation to move things forward, speak about it. You know, talk about it. Don't let things get blocked up because of your pride or something like that. And don't beat yourself up. You know, this person looks like they're like closing their eyes and kind of thinking things through. She looks very much at peace. I feel like once you get things off your chest, you'll feel better. You'll feel more peaceful. Healing energy is here. And, you know, healing can come into the circumstance. Don't think that that's not possible. It definitely is. And like I said, if this is like a new situation or a new circumstance, you know, I feel like something was feeling a little bit blocked, like somebody wasn't feeling good enough. They weren't feeling themselves necessarily. Let's get some more. A victim was at the bottom of this deck. And so, you know, perhaps you felt kind of singled out. Maybe it was a dispute between 3 people and you felt a little bit singled out in the circumstance. I'm going to get Spirit's advice. What is Spirit's advice for pile 2? What is Spirit's advice for pile 2? Spirit's advice for pile 2? Spirit's advice for pile 2. Okay, well, I can't get to it right now. It popped all the way into like a section of my desk I can't get. But I saw it though. It's you are a spiritual teacher. And that card is just basically about sharing your wisdom with others So, it's about talking it through. You're a spiritual teacher. You basically can talk to someone about this, the person involved. You'll be able to talk through it. You have the wisdom. You have the capabilities. Your communication skills are very good. You also could be a spiritual teacher, and this is your confirmation that you're a spiritual teacher. World energy was at the bottom of the deck, and it says, the earth is going through a transition of energy and your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone. Accept the help of others. So yeah, get some rest. I do feel like this week, like I said, oh, I get it now. I understand the message. Some of you are spiritual teachers or you're very spiritual. And like I said, I feel like the energy was very high. The emotions were very high for a lot of people. And if you are a spiritual teacher or if you're spiritual by nature, you were really, really feeling that energy. So get some rest, because sometimes we get ourselves into circumstances where we feel a little bit scattered or we can absorb too much energy. And, we'll feel a little bit more vulnerable, or we won't feel ourselves, and things might get a little out of hand with our relationships. So definitely get some rest. That's your healing message. Spirit's advice for pile number 2. Spirit's advice, please, for pile number 2. Yeah, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. I think like I said, I think that energies and emotions were very, very high this week. Spiritual or religious community, join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. You guys, whoever's listening to pile 2, you're definitely spiritual teachers and you absorb energies of those around you. And then you also have, it's time to take action here, new moon in Aries. So if there is something that you feel you want to speak with someone about, go ahead and do that. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing's set in stone. That's what this is saying. Nothing is set in stone. So, have the conversation, open it up, get a little movement going in this. Look at this beautiful river just flowing. But first, I feel like you guys do need some rest, just kind of curl up, get a blanket, curl up, let yourself feel vulnerable in your own space. You know what I mean? Like, you need to kind of release some of the energy you've picked up from others. Get some rest. Definitely get some rest. Harmony, like I said, was here, which, music can definitely help. You also got music. And then under that was submerged. So you have some feelings that want to come out right now. I'm just looking at this. Sensitive emotions is in this deck. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So be gentle with yourself right now. Accept yourself as you are. Be gentle with yourself. Listen to your own needs right now. I just heard be a little bit selfish. Yeah, be a little bit selfish for your, protect your heart and get some rest. Okay, get some rest, because that's necessary right now, especially if you have been feeling other people's energies or those heightened emotions. Moon energy is here. It says surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So anybody going through anything, what's your healing message? Get some rest, curl up, kind of be with yourself for a minute, clear out some of those energies. Look at these little sparks of electricity in this card. Like, I feel like the emotions around us this week were really like heightened, and just these little pieces of electricity, could have hit some of us because we're really spiritual. This pile's really spiritual. So you got to take time to kind of allow some of that to melt away, and you'll gain perspective. This says, like, if you're confused right now, or if something is making you feel like a little more emotional than you feel like you should, just give it some time. This comes out when it says, to calm your emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. And then transformation, honest communication, ask and receive, self-acceptance. Something wants to transform in your life, but it's going to require some honest communication. And, talk to your angels about it if you need to, and accept yourself as you are. Accept yourself. That's, and healing energy is here for you. this says take a step back. Like I said, right now, I feel like you guys need rest before you move forward. That's your healing message. Get some rest because you guys are very spiritual and you may need to kind of clear out some of those thoughts. So I'll read this card since it did come up in this healing reading. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. For this pile, because you guys are so spiritual in nature, also because, get some rest is here. Sometimes when we are running on empty, but we have a lot to do, we drink a lot of coffee or something, and maybe you need more water in order to kind of relax. Get some rest. If you're watching this on the weekend, feel free to just curl up with a blanket, get some rest, get some of that energy off of you. If you listen to a relaxing meditation, that could help. But also, music might help you kind of shift your energy fields. And like I said, when I looked at this card, it just reminds me of like electricity in the air. And if you're really spiritual, you can absorb other people's emotions. And the healing message here is, you want to restore harmony and balance in your life. And the way that you can do that is by either meditating or music or just curling up with a blanket and doing something that you enjoy. Get some rest, though, before you move forward, okay? That's your message, pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was helpful. And I will talk to you in my next video. Take care. Pile number 3, if you chose number 3 or this beautiful stone, this is your message. So these are your healing messages, I should say. So pile 3, this is very interesting. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, creation, welcome the new, and Judgment card. I feel like you guys have a really, really, really big change coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change, big changes, the wheels of destiny kind of turning. And when we see the Wheel of Fortune, what goes up must come down type energy, but I feel like it's on the upswing. I don't see negativity here. So this is a big change that's going to be positive in your life. Judgment, you've got 2 major arcanas here. So Judgment also is about, kind of making a decision or a judgment that could change your direction in life or your path. If you've kind of been feeling listless and like stuck and just, look how his arms are crossed and he just doesn't really see this opportunity floating in here because he's staring like, he's bored. He's definitely not feeling invigorated and he's not feeling engaged. That's changing. You are going to be opening your eyes to this cup of opportunity. You've got big changes coming in. Welcome the new. Something's changing in your life and your pathway is going to be changed. Composure is here, and this is about kind of understanding that we all have emotions. Emotions come at us. We are human. Try to remain balanced in your emotions and keep composed. The colors in these cards kind of look very similar to me. I feel like they have similar energies and they might be very connected in this reading. Wind activation. So like when the winds are blowing in and things really start picking up and changing, keep your composure. You know how to handle yourself. You've been through this before. You have the wisdom. You have the wisdom to remain calm. This reminds me of meditation and wisdom and being able to remain centered during, a windstorm. But I don't think this is going to be a storm. I think this is welcomed. Creation is here. Gosh, guys, this isn't going to be for all of you, but I just thought of this as for pregnant stomach. This is definitely not going to be for all of you, but some of you could be creating a person, a big change, welcoming the new. Pregnancy could be here. That's definitely not for all of you. This is a pick a card, so it's just general, but this card made me think that that could be her stomach, and pregnancy is creation, and this Wheel of Fortune is a huge change. Welcoming the new, reminds me of welcoming the new body changes was here. So yeah, that could all be related to welcoming a new person. But like I said, this is going to be for, you know, that would be for a very very few of you that would be clicking on this. So also you have your healing card is call upon Archangel Raphael for help. Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask you for healing help with, and then you describe your situation. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. These were healing messages, so I wanted to use the healing cards. You got acceptance at the bottom of the deck. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. And like I said, I feel like there is a big change coming in for this pile. Nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually, and we only need to open our hearts and minds. You guys may be getting hints of this. Whatever's changing, you might already kind of get a feeling in your gut kind of about what it is. Show the world the real you is at the bottom of this deck. You're very close to achieving your goal, and surrender to the divine. So yeah, I feel like the wheels of destiny are changing, turning, and things are coming in. You guys are really going to be feeling like your surroundings are different or something's really changing. Follow your natural instincts. That will definitely help you. You've got this instinct card and this, you know, wolves can smell things and know things before they happen because they can follow their instincts. If any of you have been feeling this despondence because of some insecurities, that is going to change. Look, guys, expansion again here. Look at this. Reminds me also of pregnancy. This could be okay. So if it's not birthing a child, you guys are really getting ready to birth something that you have created. You guys are on a pathway of kind of creating something. When we work on something, it's just like a pregnancy. We're birthing something. You're starting, you know, you're creating something new in your life. It could be a business. It could be a new hobby. It could be a new career. It could be a new relationship. It really could be anything. Persevere because you're almost there. You're very close to achieving your goal, pile 3. You are very close to achieving your goal. Look, it could be work because workaholic is here. It could be work. Doesn't have to be. Opportunity and change is here. You guys have a huge change coming up. Reflection is here. You may be reflecting. We also saw the 4 of Cups. You may have been in this state of like reflecting on your life and it was very calm and peaceful, and that's changing. You are not going to be feeling like you're left out here just sitting here bored. You're going to be jumping into something that is going to feel like, you're going to almost feel like a wake-up call. Like I don't think anything bad's coming. I don't think this is like a wake-up call. I feel like you're going to be jumping into action, like springing into action. Look, celebration is right under that. You guys are going to be really, your life is changing quickly here, this pile. Whatever is coming in, persevere because your expansion is coming due to this, you know, whatever this creativity is, whatever it is changing. You're not going to feel this despondence and the insecurities that you once did if you did. And it could even be about body changes. Like maybe you're working on your body, maybe you're getting fit, maybe you're getting healthy, maybe you're changing your diet, maybe you've been working on your self-esteem. You are stronger than you know, and the universe really wants to support you right now. The universe wants to support these changes. Temptations at the bottom of the deck. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever the guise. Yes, if you guys are making big changes, the support you have now is undeniable. You guys have support. You're going to start feeling that in your life if you don't already, and you're going to be able to make this huge change. Wheel of Fortune, it's about luck, it's about change, it's about, you know, if you have been feeling stuck in your life, no more. Activation is here. The winds of change are here. You'll be able, you know, your creations, your dreams are coming to fruition. You're very close to achieving your goals. If you do have to get through something, like if you are just starting, like following your instincts and making these changes in your life, things are going to move very rapidly for you. You'll be very surprised, and you'll be able to show the world the real you and what your creation was quickly. Let's see if I can get just a few more. That's definitely what this is about. Let's see if I can get some advice cards from Spirit. Spirit, what is your advice for pile number 3? Advice for pile number 3, please. What is your advice for pile number 3, Spirit? Advice for pile number 3. Thank you very much. Take time for yourself. Enjoy relaxation activities that nurture your soul. You know why I feel like this came up, guys? I feel like once this picks up, whatever this is, you're not going to have as much time for yourself. Things are rapidly picking up for you. Whatever you're working on, it's about to spring into action. It's about to come to fruition. And once it does, you aren't going to have as much time. So take the time for yourself now if you have it. Uplift your thoughts. Focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. If you are trying to lose weight or body changes, that is going to happen much easier than you think. Make the first step. You're stronger than you think. Take that first step. You're being encouraged to do that. If it is something to do with your health or your body, do a chakra clearing, and it'll help move the energy a little faster. By clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. You will be able to get through these things much easier than you think. And gosh, that's beautiful. Let's get a couple more cards from Spirit. Spirit's advice for pile number 3, please. Wow, that came out really fast. Oh, value your self-worth. I love that. Spirit's advice for pile number 3. Spirit's advice for pile number 3. Yeah, the wheels of luck are changing, guys. If you felt unlucky, that's no longer. The wind of activation is in your life. Watch out for signs from Spirit. Heightened intuition is at the bottom of the deck. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness. It's trustworthy. Love life. Beautiful. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. And value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. You guys are going to be loving yourself more. Things are changing. If you've been feeling this way, this despondence, no more. You're going to value yourself and really start really loving yourself. These insecurities will be melting away. Due to whatever changes you're making in your life. I think you are going to make judgment calls and changes in your life that are going to increase your energy, increase your stamina, increase your appearance, increase the way you feel about yourself. Your self-worth is going up. You're going to love yourself more. I think you're even going to love your life more. Heightened intuition is here. You're very connected to the divine. And look at natural beauty and authenticity. You're glowing up. This is the glow up pile, number 3. This is your glow up pile. You guys have a huge change coming, and you're going to be celebrating really soon. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Oh my gosh, I love this pile. I hope this is the pile I pick. I do pick these once I do them, by the way. I always sit down and see which one's mine. So I hope this is mine. I love it. I love the energy, guys. Beautiful. Pile 3, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to leave you with that. You are stronger than you think. You've got great things coming. I just looked at my clock and saw 1212. You might want to look up that angel number just because we have all these. Pay attention to the signs. Spirit's talking to you. So take care. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose number 4 or this stone, these are your healing messages. We've got Jesus, the divine healer here. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. That is from the health deck. You've got grief showing up here. And what do you need to release? You and your loved ones are safe is here. You've got release here. Got release twice. You've got shaman, ancient healing wisdom. You've got this breach, the whale jumping out of the water. Let's see. Got the 2 of Cups. This could have to do with a love relationship. You have retirement. There could be something in your life that you've been in for a long time that you've that you know needs to kind of be released or let go, that's causing you grief. There's something perhaps that's, sunlight's here. I feel like something is going to shine a light on something in your life that has been around for quite some time. When you think of retirement, you feel like, the person has been working for a long time. I feel like something in your life that has been there for a long time, perhaps causing you grief, needs to be released. We've got to look at something. It could be an attachment to someone. It definitely could be a person. It could be. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like whatever it is has been around for a long time in your life, gracefully aging. Something that's been with you for a long time. You feel like you feel like it's part of you. There's a decision that needs to be made about that circumstance. It could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could be. A new start is coming is at the bottom of the deck. So newness wants to come through once that's released. Emotions are running high is here. Yeah, look at bring love into the situation. This could be about a love relationship. Step out of your comfort zone is here. This could be about a relationship, a love relationship. And with shaman and breach, it's like you want to heal. You want to heal whatever this is. And look at when the whale is swimming underwater and it just breaks free, breaks up out of that water, that freedom. Think of the power of the whale when it pops out of that water. It's like breaching the surface of the water, like flying out into freedom. Believe in magic is here too. Destiny. Ooh, the tower is underneath here. Ooh, this could be a love relationship. This could be something to do with your heart, definitely. Maybe a third party. I don't want to scare anyone. I don't do predictions. It could be something like this would be something you already are aware of, where you have to make a decision about something that's in your life. Three of Pentacles is also about working on something. This could have been something you're really working hard at. Maybe it's a love relationship you've really worked hard at. Maybe it's time to follow your instincts and be a lone wolf for a minute. You're very strong. When I see stone people, I definitely think about that. You're very, very strong, and sometimes you don't like to show your vulnerable side. Let's see, guys, what's going on here. Pile number 4. What are the healing messages we have for pile number 4, please? Thank you. Signs and reminders, ask and receive. So Spirit wants to help you. Signs and reminders are here. You've probably, ooh, I just saw a feather. If you've been seeing feathers, this is your pile. There's some signs coming through to you. Ask and receive. Ask Spirit for their help. Take a step back to listen to Spirit. Some things need to heal in the circumstance. And it doesn't even mean that believe in magic, because it doesn't mean that something's definitely ending. It just means a new start is coming. You know what I'm saying? Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are part of nature too, so you are magical too. So guys, Spirit's trying to send you signs, and there's a lot of healing energy here. The shaman is healing energy. This is healing energy. You probably are also a healer. Ancient healing wisdom. You contain healing energy, and you are a healer. You are magic. You are able to heal yourself and others. But right now, what is the healing message for you guys? I think there's a love situation that needs major healing. Something in the relationship needs released. Something has caused grave grief. Maybe one of the parties in the relationship has this grief from the past, and that needs released in order to help this relationship kind of break free from that emotion, I think of water as emotion, breach out of the water into that air, the freedom. It says you and your loved ones are safe. Cancer energy. I'm going to get some spirit advice cards here. What is Spirit's advice for pile number 4? Call on Jesus, guys. Jesus, the divine healer. No matter what you want in the circumstance, if you want certain energies released from a relationship, if you want to release a relationship, take a step back, ask for Jesus's help, pray about it, because you have ask and receive here, and then look for signs. Feathers here, that's a big sign. Butterflies. There's a lot of signs that come to us. Look at the animals that cross your path for signs. What's Spirit's advice for pile number 4? What's Spirit's advice for pile number 4, please? Whoop! Oh my goodness. Well, they really want to talk to you, so hold on. Let me get this card off the ground. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys, let's see what this is. Heightened intuition. Yeah, follow your instincts. You got instinct and intuition. I think your heart already knows what to do. This does involve your love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Value your self-worth first. So take a step back. Make sure you're healing yourself. Take a step back. Value your self-worth. Divine life purpose is showing up. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. I don't think this has to do with your life purpose in this particular reading. It's just telling you, trust the signs and your inner guidance, because heightened intuition has been here and signs came up a few times. Spirit's trying to talk to you. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Yes, something needs to break out of that emotion. You need to kind of come up for air and figure out like what is actually going on. Spiritual path, your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So you guys are starting to understand, like I said, there's light being shown on the situation, and you are going to be able to figure out what is truly best for your authentic self. Natural beauty, authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. You guys are coming to a realization about a love relationship in your life. And God is, well, if you believe in God, whatever you believe in as a higher power, they're sending you signs in order to help you. This is not something I will be able to tell you one way or the other. I believe that they want you to value yourself, look at the signs and reminders, follow your intuition. Remember that you are a healer. You're a shaman. You're already very connected to spirit. So this is something you're going to be able to figure out about your love life on your own. You need to kind of pray about it. Pray to Jesus if that's how you prefer to pray. Pray about it, and something needs to be released. It doesn't necessarily mean the relationship needs to be released. It's something. In some, because this is a pick a card, it could be some of you need to release a relationship. You will know. I will not know. It's something that, the divine is telling you you're very connected, and you need to be kind of focusing in on your intuition and your healing energy. Take that step back so that you can hear the guidance. Your heightened intuition has been given to you right now for sure regarding this situation. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it is trustworthy. So this is something you're going to have to trust yourself on. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Here's the thing. If you are in pain and you're really suffering, you need to heal and take a step back before you make a final decision. Because sometimes when we're wounded, we aren't fully we don't know our full power when we're wounded. So that's why I think it's telling you to take a step back. Your heart might be really hurt. Something could have already happened in a relationship that shocked you, or you had really shocking emotions happen here. Like I said, this isn't a prediction. This would have already happened. So if something already happened and it needs to be released, this is your sign to go ahead and release it. But yeah, some of you could have really gone through some pain already regarding a relationship. And this is your sign to kind of, release that pain, call on spirit in order to help you bring love into your life again, or follow your signs and reminders in order to release that. Some of you might have been trapped in this feeling so long that it feels very normal to you. You know how when you go to a job like a 9 to 5, that's very it's like, you get really comfortable in it. You may not even really like it, but you get so comfortable in it. That's all you know. It's the norm. It's like boom, 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 going through the motions. You don't even really realize, I think, anymore what feeling really good and breaking free actually feels like. You don't even really know what it feels like to pop out and get a breath of fresh air and see the sunlight attached to the situation. It says, "Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways." What I think is it's being said is like there's light being shown on something that needs to be released. There's grief that needs released in your life. And for each of you, it will be different, but you're getting signs and reminders, and you have to value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. So make sure you believe in magic and you believe that you are wonderful. Believe in your self-worth. You are a diamond. It doesn't get any more special than that. You are a diamond and you're very connected to the divine. You have heightened intuition right now in order to understand what decisions need to be made in your life and what needs released. And those are your healing messages. Because this might be related to love for some of you, what's a love message that Spirit wants to give Pile 4? What love messages can we give Pile 4? What love messages want to come through for Pile 4, Spirit? Oops, hold on, sorry. There was a big chunk that wants to come out, but I want one card. One card for Pile 4, if that's okay, Spirit. Just one, if possible. Oh, I need to make it pop. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of energy going through these cards right now. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys, if there's a niggling feeling that deception is taking place in your love life or in your, in this relationship that's causing you grief, I feel like sunlight, light is coming to that, and you'll understand it more. You'll understand it more. Someone is wearing a someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So you guys will be shown, if it's a person that you need to release, you'll be shown their true colors. Because Spirit is basically telling you, you are going to see. Sunlight will be shown. Everything done in the dark comes to light. You guys are going to see a new start is coming. And you are going to see. Give me another card for number 4. Love message. Oop. Very soon you need to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this pile, like I said, it's going to be different for all of you. Very soon you need to decide what you want from this relationship. And this also says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you're with your soulmate and you want to work this relationship out, pray about it. Say, clearly decide what you want. Ask for it. Deception doesn't mean there's something, horrible going on that we can't fix. It just means we need to figure out what the mask is and why they're wearing a mask. Get to the bottom of the circumstances. Shine the light on the circumstances. Now, for some of you, I feel like if deception was involved, you already had your tower moment and the rug felt like it was pulled out from under you. And what your message is that you need to work on your broken heart and your grief, and you need to release the grief in order to move forward. And, your self-worth is being highlighted. You need to take a step back before you jump back into dating so that you can really understand what you want, and you'll be able to ask for it and receive it Divine timing is here. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. Guys, I feel like whatever's going on, the divine is not going to let you make the wrong moves because they're really in your life right now. The divine is really in your life right now for this. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. Please pray about the circumstance. Let the angels help you. I feel like I'm here to kind of tell people, you know, the angels are all around us and they can't step in. We have free will. They can't step in unless we ask. So guys, if you're really stuck and you're feeling really, you just don't know what to do, take a step back. It's okay to do that and ask. Ask for help spiritually. You guys are really intuitive and you deserve this perfect union, this love, this divine, beautiful love, equal, balanced love, okay? So if you're really damaged going through grief, you have to learn how to release it, forgive the circumstances you were involved in, bring love to yourself as a person, singularly. Love yourself, and a new start is coming for you. Okay? Emotions are running high, definitely. But we need to heal. We need to, you know what, I'm sorry, I just want one more card, guys. Can I have angel's advice. Can I have Spirit's advice for pile number 4, please? Thank you very much. World's energy. The earth is going through a transformation of energy and your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone. Accept the help of others. So yeah, listen, you're very sensitive right now because you're going through a lot. Accept the help of others. Accept the help of the spirit realm. You might even be going through like a past life healing or a healing of the past. It doesn't have to be past life. It could be past. This situation has been triggered by one of your past lives or your past. Heal the past and you'll bring healing into the present. New idea is here. Your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it as you're on the right path. Like I said, Spirit's not going to let you make the wrong choice. You are going to understand what to do. So I hope you guys appreciated that message. I hope you are able to work through that. If you guys need anything, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. I really am. If you're struggling with anything, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. That's why I'm doing this. I really, truly, with my whole heart, I don't want people suffering. I would love to help you in any way that I can. Please reach out to me if you need clarity or if you're really torn up, you know, when you're listening to this. I want to help you. So reach out to me. And pile 4, that's it for this message. I'm going to end it here. And like I said, if you need something, please reach out to me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.